I think that I've now, at 63 years old, suddenly owned that it's not a bad thing to speak your voice.
It all began with merely 3 weeks. 3 painfully long, utterly confusing, soul-crushing weeks that stretched endlessly for Harry. Honestly, you'll feel his heart race reading this, because nothing that followed was light or simple. The entire ordeal started with a man who only sought love, trust, loyalty, yet ended up uncovering a side of his wife's past never meant to surface. Not then, not ever. And all of it, every single revelation, began with something so small, so seemingly insignificant, so ridiculously ordinary that it almost feels unreal. But believe me, it was real. Harry couldn't understand why that yacht photo from Croatia clung to his mind like sticky gum. 3 whole weeks had passed since the images went viral. 3 weeks of whispers, debates, analysis of angles and shadows, yet Harry returned to that same photo repeatedly, unable to let it go. He zoomed in, zoomed out, left the room, returned, staring again like a haunted man chasing a ghost only he could perceive. Then it happened. His eyes landed on a detail he had missed countless times. On the yacht's deck, tucked away as if irrelevant, lay a small navy canvas bag. Simple, unobtrusive, innocent. But the gold lettering made Harry's stomach plummet into his shoes. Soho House. In that instant, something inside him jolted awake. This wasn't merely a luxury yacht. This was a Soho House member yacht, tied to the elite, secretive club Meghan had immersed herself in for years. A club of power whispers, private dinners, hidden deals, and exclusive influence. The kind of place where nothing occurred by accident. Harry felt his chest tighten, heart thudding as if he were running, though frozen in place. Sensing danger, he acted like anyone in silent terror would. Opening a new tab, hands trembling, he typed 3 names he'd never linked before. Soho House, Marcus Anderson, Meghan Markle. When results appeared, he froze. Blood ran cold. Harry had assumed Marcus Anderson was merely Meghan's Toronto social companion, stylish, fun-loving, thriving in glamorous circles. But the Marcus he found online wasn't the man he knew. Not remotely. Old society blogs, fragmented interviews, archived magazines buried behind dead links. Each piece revealed the same shocking reality. Marcus wasn't simply attending elite events. He controlled them. He wasn't a guest. He orchestrated the lines on a social chessboard. Harry sat frozen, realizing Marcus wasn't a mere consultant. He was an access broker. A man connecting ambitious women with influential men, helping actresses meet producers, models meet investors, newcomers meet elites. Someone described him as ensuring the right people meet at precise moments. Harry felt naive, betrayed by blind trust. Every whisper, every timed appearance he had witnessed now seemed meticulously staged, and a horrifying thought crawled in. What if Marcus wasn't just Meghan's friend? What if he was her handler? Clicking an old Toronto album, Harry spent 6 hours, 6 excruciating, silent hours, witnessing his world unravel. He refused to believe it. Tried convincing himself these photos, overlaps, timelines, could all be coincidences. Yet, hope shattered when he made a call he had long avoided. Late at night, while Meghan slept, Harry dialed a former Soho House insider, someone familiar with the world's intricacies, someone brutally honest. The man answered, and Harry whispered, "I need to ask about Marcus Anderson." Silence stretched unbearably long. When the man finally spoke, Harry's skin chilled. For 40 agonizing minutes, Harry heard truths never meant for him. Marcus didn't run a social circle. He ran what insiders secretly called a finishing school, not for charm, not for etiquette, but for influence. He handpicked driven women, teaching them to dress, speak, carry themselves to blend seamlessly into elite rooms. Guided them into Soho House, provided connections, positioned them before influential men like chess pieces. Harry gripped the phone, staring blankly. Marcus wasn't merely connected. He had access to internal calendars, private events, guest rosters. He used it as a precise blueprint. Meghan had studied the school long before Harry existed in her life, and the realization was crushing. Even worse, Harry calculated her spending. Flights, hotels, luxury stays, yacht weeks, none matched her income. He reached a Toronto contact. The truth nearly toppled him. Meghan's membership was fully comped for 5 years. Someone had paid entirely. Asked who, the voice hesitated, then revealed Marcus granted select women full access via corporate accounts, invisible patrons, anonymous approvals. Someone invested heavily in Meghan, grooming her rise from cable actress to global socialite. Harry pulled a pen, adding costs: flights, clothes, hotels, yacht trips, private events. Total? $70,000 per year, beyond her means. The pit in his stomach deepened. One morning, he opened a long-forgotten wedding guest list. 600 names meticulously organized. Scanning Meghan's side, Harry's stomach twisted. Marcus Anderson, front row. Jessica Mulrin, Soho House elite. Misha No, orchestrator of blind dates, also Soho House. Serena Williams, executives, regulars, photographed with Meghan years before Harry appeared. Harry highlighted repeatedly. Over 60 of 200 guests linked to Soho House. This wasn't a wedding, it was a carefully curated network fueling her ascent. Then he saw a reception photo, Marcus with 4 executives, champagne in hand, smiling like a mission accomplished. Harry felt sick. The wedding wasn't celebration, it was a summit. Days passed. Sleep, food, normal breathing abandoned him.